Okay guys, well today we have something different. We actually have a smartphone, but it's not just any smartphone. It's from a brand that we could actually claim is legendary. And we're talking about Nokia, and this is their XR20. It's a life-proof smartphone. Well, that's what Nokia says. So of course we had to put it to the test. Okay, so let's begin with the specs. We actually have a 6.7-inch panel, which has full HD resolution and 60 Hz. So no real bleeding edge technology here, but we do have Gorilla Glass Corning Invictus, which is supposed to be extremely resistant to falls. Obviously, we couldn't take their word for it, so we put it to the test. We'll be talking about that further along in the video. Okay, well, continuing with the specs, we also have 6 gigs of RAM as well as 128 gigs for storage, which can actually be expandable through microSD. As for the processor, we have a 480 Snapdragon, which is definitely not the most powerful processor in the market. It's actually pretty common for mid-range phones. And all of this is actually powered by a 4630 milliamp battery, which is not the biggest battery in the market either, but it's definitely not bad. And to charge that battery, you have two options. You can actually use the wireless charge at 15 watts, or you can also have the regular USB Type-C at 18 watts. Again, not the fastest charge in a smartphone at this price range. Now on the back of the phone, we have two camera sensors. We have the main camera that's 48 megapixels, and we also have an ultra-wide sensor that's 13 megapixels. Both of them do a decent job if you have good lighting, but if you don't have good lighting like any mid-tier phone, well, the picture quality starts to go down. And if you were wondering why I said 2 camera sensors and not 4, well, that's because the 2 on the bottom are actually LED lights. So right now you're probably thinking, that sounds like a mid-tier phone that doesn't even have the top specs of a mid-tier phone. And you know what? You're actually right. But there's a catch. Nokia is not trying to sell you this phone as the most powerful mid-range phone. What they're trying to sell you is that it's the most resistant and most durable phone, because it's not only water and drop proof. Nokia also promises to give you 3 years of software updates as well as 4 years of security updates. So that means this phone should actually last you quite a few years. So of course we had to put this to the test, and we dropped this thing all over the place. We dropped it on rocky surfaces, we did it on flat surfaces, as well as dropping it from a second floor here at the studio. And you know what? The phone is spotless. Nothing happened to the screen, which is actually mind-blowing, because not only did it not break, it doesn't even have a single scratch on it. I don't know how this is possible, but it doesn't have a single scratch from rocky surfaces, from flat surfaces, and from falling from a second floor. It doesn't have a single scratch. It does have a couple of scuffs on the sides where there's plastic. It's a very, very rigid plastic, but that's normal because it also fell on the side, but not anything that's actually too noticeable. So definitely surprised how well this performed against drops, because having a water resistant phone is something that's actually not new. We can even find it in things like the iPhone, even though Apple says their warranty does not cover water damage, so beware of that. But it's something that's obviously a lot easier to find. But a phone that you can drop from a second floor and won't even scratch on the screen is something that I have never seen before, because this is actually glass, and that is what blew my mind. So, do I recommend the Nokia XR20? It has a price of $650, and for that price, you're actually getting a very durable phone, which can last you at least 3 years with software updates and 4 years with security updates. And after all the tests I did on it, I don't think you're going to be breaking it anytime soon. So definitely a very solid option if you're looking for a durable phone. But if you're looking for the best performing phone in a mid-tier range, this is not the best phone for you, because for this price you can actually find phones that have a better screen, a better processor, and better cameras. But I don't think those phones are going to be as durable as this one. So taking everything into account I just said, I think Nokia delivered on what they promised, and that is a very durable phone. And for that reason, I will give it the seal of approval. Just consider this is not the best performing phone in the market for the price, but it is one of the most durable ones. So in case you're actually thinking of picking one of these up, I will put it down in the description in my affiliate links. So that's all for the Nokia XR20. I hope you liked the video. If you're new around here, consider subscribing right over here, and also smash that like button, and I will see you in the next video.